Well, hello everyone, hello howdy. Welcome back to some more Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2, the second one, the sequel to the first one. Today we are taking a look at Commando ᶜᵒⁿᵒሔር. I know a lot of people have been requesting Commando ᶜᵒⁿᵒሔር for a good little while now. Commando ᶜᵒⁿᵒሔር is a decent character, I guess I would say. He doesn't blow me away, but he's also not too bad. He does have a legendary meter, so he's not that terrible. He feels better to use than he actually is in reality, if that makes any sense. Statistically, he's kind of mid, but he feels like he just hits incredibly fucking hard whenever you're using him. I know his whole gimmick is splash damage on a ⶜ᵒʰሔር, but splash damage on a ⶜ᵒʰሔር sucks because the splash damage is like 2 damage, so it's not great at all. Also, my air conditioner's on, so I don't know if y'all can hear that or not. Probably can, so my apologies. Also, we are playing on PC today. This is the second video I'm recording today, actually, because this is going to be one of the pre-recorded videos that goes up during my week of absence. The video I recorded today was me complaining about the EA anti-cheat not letting me play on PC, and I did find a way to fix it, thank God. It was actually quite a simple fix. Kind of came up with it on my own a little bit, only a little bit. I had Garden Warfare 2 on Steam, and it worked perfectly fine, but I just didn't want the game on Steam anymore because I wanted to play on a different account. Because the account I'm playing on right now has the 53rd rank plate, which is my favorite rank plate in the entire game. Specifically, 53rd rank plate level 55, I think looks the best in the entire game. Why are we just taking so fucking long to load here? I also ordered some shit on Amazon. I wonder if that has came into the mail today. It is not. It will arrive between 6 and 9 p.m. Well, that is quite a while. What was I saying before? Beamed. I installed Garden Warfare 2 originally on Steam. Uninstalled it on Steam because I wanted to play... Okay, there's a skid. Uninstalled it on Steam because I wanted to play on this account because it has the beautiful 53rd rank plate level 55 right here. So you're cheating, aren't you, pal? Yeah, you're fun. So I reinstalled the game on the EA app. Whenever I was reinstalling the game on EA app, I decided to install it on my SSD because I want those fast loading times because that's what I bought my SSD for. Holy shit. What the fuck? Garden Warfare 2 has gone emo, everyone. Everyone, please start playing some Pierce the Veil. I actually went to the mall yesterday. I went to Hot Topic specifically, and I got 2 Pierce the Veil band t-shirts. Is anyone else in the comments a fan of Pierce the Veil? One of them is a lady's shirt, so it doesn't fit me that well, but the other one fits like a glove. I was reinstalling the game, and on my SSD for some reason, the anti-cheat just completely bugged out and it didn't work. I tried reinstalling the game on my SSD and that also didn't work. These AIs are just gonna capture this point, aren't they? And then I just said, fuck it, maybe my SSD is the actual issue all along. So I reinstalled the game on my SSD. I also just got goatified as a ⶜ᵒʰሔር. That's a first ever here on the Foods channel. Reinstalled the game on my hard drive and it just worked perfectly fine. No anti-cheat issues, nothing like that. The game just booted as normal, which you know is quite hype. Honestly, I don't want to play this whole game out if there's just going to be a fucking cheater ruining everything anyway. Maybe Europe has no skids. From my experience, Europe does typically have less cheaters than NA. So yeah, safe to say my Garden Warfare 2 is fixed. We are not in shambles. I love Garden Warfare 2 on PC despite how much I shit talk it and how much I still stand by the fact that it is the worst version of the game to play. It doesn't run that good post the anti-cheat coming out because for whatever reason it just killed performance. Cheaters run rampant. You know, it's not the best time here on PC, but I'm also 53rd rank plate here on PC, so I'm gonna want to play on it still. See, this is one con to downloading it on a hard drive, however. The load times take so absurdly long for no reason. Okay, well, this is a Commando ᶜᵒʰሔር video, and unfortunately he's not available on Walnut Hills. If I could just like play the game now at this point without cheaters, that's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for too much, not being too greedy. Maybe NA West. I never try NA West servers. And you see why. I've also been starting to learn Photoshop a little bit. Every thumbnail from this point forward is going to be made on Photoshop. Walnut Hills again, we just absolutely love that. You probably won't end up noticing a difference because the thumbnails are fairly basic. The thumbnails are just significantly easier for me to make despite having to learn how to use Photoshop because that shit is a whole entire skill. YouTubers who know how to use Photoshop versus YouTubers who don't know how to use Photoshop, 2 different ballparks. Now, Photoshop does have some quirks which are pretty stupid, to be honest. Like cropping things is ridiculously difficult. Okay, it's not difficult. Cropping things on Photoshop is harder than it should be because if I have my base layer, which is usually like the background, right, where it's a zoomed in photo of the variant I'm playing that I'm going to be making a video on, if I have that as the base layer and I want to put like the armor chomper pointing, if I want like the armor chomper pointing his finger like how most of my thumbnails have, if I want to like crop a part of that out or something, I have to first put that layer on the like base layer so I can line it up right. Then I have to use not the crop tool because, you know, using the crop tool would just make way too much sense, right? You got to use this other rectangular select tool, which I forget the name of, and then with that tool you select the thing you want to crop, and then you have to do some fucking shortcut keybind things, and then you'll crop it. Versus on any other editing software, it is simply a thing called crop, You select it, you pick what you want to crop, and it crops it. I know Photoshop is meant to just not be like an entry-level software, and I went into it completely knowing that, but something as small as cropping being that difficult is just completely silly to me. Premiere Pro also has a lot of things like that. I know that it's meant to be difficult so you can do more intricate things. I know that that's where the difficulty is because people will use Premiere Pro to edit like short films and movies. Like, it is a very high-level editing software. It's definitely not needed to make Plants vs. Zombies videos, that much I can say. 120 ghost shot. I don't think it was a ghost shot. I think I just got him one shot. Guys, I phantom taxed his turret. Am I right? I'm 18 years old. I'm an old head, guys. I'm not caught up with the slang. I don't know if you can hear that right now, but my fire alarm is currently going off from that heat that I just spit. Heat I just spat would make more sense there. Talking a lot about Commando Corn, aren't I? His whole gimmick, splash damage on a corn. His primary shoots a lot slower than a normal corn, but it does significantly more damage per shot. In his legendary meter, he gets 60 shots in the mag, which is ridiculous for his type of primary. Normally, he gets 20. Also, I don't know if he gets an ammo upgrade or not. I'm running 2 reload upgrades on him right now. 2 reloads and damage to be specific. Like, he can melt. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest here. People say Commando Corn's bad, but I really don't see why. And I get that his gimmick is bad, like the splash damage is borderline useless. But he still has a legendary meter, and he still gets very good damage with every single shot on his primary. I don't really see why he's all that bad. I mean, his ammo count's kind of low, which I guess is a negative. But just get the legendary meter, I guess, then. That should just be an incentive for you to get that 5 kill streak. He hits 16 damage a shot, which is very good. You know, most other characters in this game don't hit 16 damage a shot, that much I can say. His primary is kind of not that fun to hit. A lot of the times it feels very awkward and weird because the fire rate. Okay, whenever you hit your shots with this guy, he is amazing. As you can see there, people can just die. He just kind of melts. Hitting your shots is much easier said than done. We're going to put this hat on with the shades. Yes. This is the look, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to put on the most pay-to-lose hat that you could possibly wear. I am super duper hot right now. Instead of turning my air conditioner on, I could just take my sweater off. Save money on electricity. And I don't have to have my AC in the back of this recording. The more you know. Who uses the nugget mines? I don't know why you would use those, to be completely honest. Barely. With the skin of my teeth, I killed him. Fucking hate that saying so much despite using it a lot. Oh, you're Dr. Toxic, bro. I'm not intimidated by you at all. I'm out of ammo in my magazine. I'm intimidated. I'm intimidated. Okay. No, 250 damage to the fucking dome, but you can't win them all, they say. You can't win them all. That was a pretty solid game. Make sure to goon this imp. I'm done. I give up. I've taken the brain rot too far with that gooning the imp joke. I've also just recorded for long enough where I don't need to play anymore. Well, yeah, that's going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Don't know when this video is going to go up. That'll be up to fate for it to decide. I got to go to the gym after this too. I'm recording this at like 6 p.m. Probably going to go hit some arms today. Look at that shit right there. Beautiful arms. Beautiful for the standard that I was before. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Sayonara.